This first book is called Black Brother, and it's by Jewel Parker Rhodes. In this book, there are two siblings, Trey and Dante, the main character, who are siblings of biracial parents. And Dante just happens to be black, and Trey happens to be white. They go to an elite private school, and one day Dante is in trouble in the office and he's trying to explain himself, but things escalate to the point where the principal calls the police to come arrest Dante for really no reason, and Dante's really proven to not have done anything wrong. Dante really doesn't like this private school. He feels like he's always getting in trouble. Everyone's kind of picking on him, especially this one kid. Well, Dante and his brother realize that Dante has to do something to stick up for himself. So Dante and Trey decide that he has to do something to stick up to this bully, and they decided that he needs to learn how to fence because that's what this bully is the best at. But there's one problem. Dante and Trey don't know how to fence, and Dante really isn't that athletic. Well, we find in the book that Dante finds this Olympian who was an Olympian fencer to coach him, and he coaches Dante and kind of mentors him through all these situations. This book is a really serious book. It deals with some racial injustice topics. We see bullying in this book, but we also see people having the hope for what things can be and how to move forward. So this book is called Black Brother, Black Brother. It's by Jewel Parker Rhodes. I would recommend this book for 4th and 5th grade. It's a great 4th and 5th grade book. The next book that I want to tell you about is this one. It's called The Year of the Dog, and it's by Grace Lynn. Grace Lynn is an author and an illustrator of lots of books, and one of my favorite books of Grace Lynn's was we read in Mount Caldecott last year, and it's called Big Bed for Little Snow. Well, this is a chapter book called The Year of the Dog, and it's really an autobiographical book about Grace Lynn's childhood. Grace was Taiwanese American. Her parents were Taiwanese. She grew up in upstate New York, and she and her sisters were the only Asian girls in their school. And she really didn't really fit in anywhere because her American friends thought she was too Chinese, and then when she would go somewhere and have Chinese friends, they would think she was too American. Well, it happens to be the Year of the Dog, which is supposed to be Grace's lucky year. And in this lucky year, she's supposed to be able to find out what she's meant to do in life, and she's just supposed to have lots of luck. That's some superstitions that they have. Well, Grace, she doesn't really feel real lucky. Crazy things always happen to her, but some good things happen to her. Like she meets Melody, another Taiwanese American friend who understands what Grace is dealing with and is able to kind of connect with her and her culture. And then the relationships in this book are really what I really liked the most, because there's really great family relationships between Grace and her siblings and her cousins and her grandparents, but also Grace's friendships are really solid friendships. This is a really great story that deals with friendship and trying to figure out who you are as a person and how you can plan for your future. I would recommend this book for grades 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And it's called The Year of the Dog by Grace Lynn.